This is a game called Enshrouded. There's currently a demo on Steam for it. I believe it runs, the message was saying it'll be in, well, you've downloaded it, it'll be there till the 22nd, but I want to give it a shot. I played around with it for maybe 20, 30 minutes or so just to get a feel for it. It actually has a real Valheim kind of feel to it. Let's take a look. So we're gonna create a character and you've got your usual presets here. There's not a ton of options right in the beginning. Like if we just pick this guy, go here, gives you some basic hair options, the usual male to female choices that you would get. We'll give him some facial hair, you can change hair color, you can change your voice type. So some decent character customization options right in the beginning. I will say it'd be nice to have some sliders though to adjust height and overall size of your character, because right now you kind of look like a hobbit basically, but maybe that's the whole point. But let's create a character, we'll do a fresh run. I think what we're gonna focus on, the demo itself is timed, so you only have about 8 hours total. I think I have like 7 hours and 15 minutes or something like that left in the demo itself. So I wanna focus on the gathering and building aspect of this and just see how that works. But let's go ahead and get the game started. We'll do just a regular single player game. Got some, music is great in this game. This is almost Skyrim-esque. Some of the controls are a little wonky. I'm not sure I'm like a huge fan of, like I want the, I want to be able to zoom out. So like the mouse wheel, I want that to be able to zoom out my view instead of scroll through weapons, but that's okay. Bloom. So one thing I did notice, graphics-wise, the game looks absolutely amazing. I love the art style. It plays really well. It's really smooth. They do need some options to turn things off, like this bloom effect here. This heavenly light kind of thing that's popular in a lot of games, I'm not a big fan of it. I'd like to be able to turn that off. But this is your landscape. It looks incredible. I'm gonna get up to the edge here. We're not gonna worry about like tutorial messages. They're just letting you know that M is the map, so you have an in-game map, which is good. Something the Starfield devs should take note of. Now, if you look at the landscape here, the game just looks awesome. And it runs really, really well. I mean, I'm surprised. This isn't even early access. It's just a demo build. We don't even know when the release date is, but already I can move around. I can move the screen around, the mouse, everything's being rendered, and it just looks incredible. You got some decent modern controls, like a dodge roll here on your control. Your stamina bar is there just above your character, and the game does a pretty good job, I think, of giving you information right on the screen, right where your eyes are already looking. So you don't have to like constantly search around the screen, which actually can get like super tiring as you play a game for a long time. So the UI is really, really good. I like it. A few weird controls, in my opinion, but otherwise. One thing I noticed, now I missed this when I was going through the very first time, but this is a destructible wall, which is awesome. I love that. I mean, hopefully they do lots of things similar to this, and it's not just this kind of like one-off thing, but having something like this where you have to like look around, spot, and you'll get rewarded for genuinely exploring an area is great. I think you can only do it twice. Let me see. Now I can get through here, right? Yes. Open this up. Now he kicks every chest, which he's gonna break his foot eventually. We'll take all, so we got a rusty sword. Which is a little upgraded sword, so you got rewarded for it. And then there's lore in the game. Alright, so getting out of here. I don't think I can actually jump. Oh, yep, there we go, we're good to go. It just runs really smooth. Even just transitioning onto a ladder isn't like this cumbersome, awkward thing like it is in some games. Is this destructible? Looks like it would be, right? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Where's my torch? Ooh, another chest. Ooh, I missed this the first time, too. This is awesome. Got some bandages. I love that these kinds of things are in the game. So if you're paying attention, you'll get rewarded for it. I mean, look at the environments. Flame allows you to resist Shroud. So Shroud is some kind of corruption mechanic that's in here. I didn't dive too deeply into it. When the game's fully out, we'll look at stuff like that. But anyway, it's bad, you should avoid it. Alright, does he actually attack? Oh, he does! Well, that's an active block. Is there a take all? Yeah, F is to take it all. Alright, so there's a shirt. Alright, let's fight these guys first. Like, look at all this. Like, is this something... Oh yeah, that damaged me. That's bad. So far, the game plays really well. I was gonna try to time a block. That's okay. Okay, so we're out of the Shroud. Okay, so that's this purple... Okay, so it's pretty obvious once you know what you're looking for. See, this is just like purple cloud. There's like a threshold right here you go through, and then, yeah, you're into the corruption. Oh, that looks great. Look at the wildlife. Sheep, the rams. Okay, so these are return beacons at your last return beacon. Okay, so that probably lights up as you get close to it. So if you die, you go back there. Alright, let's do a bandage. Like, how does that work? Okay, so it's a recovery over time. Let's see, so if I eat this... Alright, so just hitting 5 will eat it. So you don't, like, hit the button to prep it and then do something. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so your recipes will unlock as you gather the materials for them. That's interesting. So it actually encourages you to just explore the world and interact with the world to learn new recipes and things. So that's actually pretty neat. Plant fiber roof block. Alright, so we're getting some basic building blocks. I saw something moving over here. Is it like a wolf or something? Alright, music change. Yep, there he is. Alright, so dog meat and bow. Oh, and we can make a wand. That's pretty cool. Oh. All you're doing is hitting attack 3 times. Once, twice, and 3 times, and he does that 3-part combo. It kind of locks you in place a little bit. Oh, but there's stuff over here. I probably need some kind of a shield, because I'm always taking, like, an initial hit. Oh, what is this? Search this. So you get stone. I don't understand how this is equipable. Alright, so I learned a recipe for a lockpick. That's pretty cool. Ooh, let's head up this direction. Oh, that's where we just were. Okay, so there's a little hole that dives down into the cave that we were just in. That looks different. That looks like iron. So that's probably some kind of a resource node. And so's that. But we don't have a pickaxe. Actually, let's see. Let's test out the crafting. Alright, where is the... So there's my bag. There's crafting. All discoveries for crafting are stationed or saved here. You can quickly navigate different categories by selecting the icons. Okay, so these are your categories. You can find the requirements and ingredients for each recipe. Yep, so it'll tell you what you need, blah, blah, blah. You can pin recipes. Oh, okay, so it'll give you notifications. Okay. Is there any kind of... Oh, we could use a bow. We need to get some string. Oh, I can make some string. Alright, so let's craft that. I won't use all the fiber. And I can make bandages. Bandages, I need cloth and string. Cloth I was getting as loot. But let's make a bow. And then... Oh, okay, this is like a projectile. Alright, so let's make a wand. And we haven't come across any locks, so we'll look at that later. Let's make a couple of bandages, since we're probably gonna need those, since I keep getting hit all the time. Alright, let's go to our inventory. So it kind of starts to fill in a secondary toolbar here. We don't need all this stuff, so there's no reason to keep mushrooms on hand. Sword-wise, like, which is the better sword? It looks like it's more space than weight. In other words, I have this many slots, but I can hold as much as I want to. I'm sure there's a stack limit too, and that's kind of refreshing. I'm, to be honest, getting pretty sick of weight mechanics in video games. I think it can be a nice thing, but I think games use and abuse it. Alright, let's see. Let's put this here. So we've got 2 healing items, a bunch of berries, and some bandages. So that'll be kind of nice. We'll put our sword right there. We'll put our bow right here, the wand right here. And this stuff is pretty much extra. That's what we used for... Oh, so you can do damage with this. So you can make this stuff and throw it. It's essentially a grenade. But we also used it to break down the walls. So, and we'll put the raw meat over here. Alright, good. So we're gonna need arrows, though, right? Like, is there a crafting menu? Nope, that's crouch V. V is your crafting menu. So it gave me... Now we need more twigs. Alright, so we can make arrows out of twigs. So we're gonna need some more twigs. Oh, that's neat. And it talked about mana regeneration. We weren't really getting too much into mana at this point. Alright, so we're gonna start regenerating health. Yeah, I can already tell when this comes out, I'm gonna get a lot of hours into this game. Like, we haven't even gone to the very first tutorial place where it wants us to probably build a house or do something. And we've already found, like, tons and tons of content. Actually, do we have any, can we get some tools? Usually they give us, we have altars, workbenches, construction hammers. Okay, we'll get into that in a bit. Strings, torches. No tools, though. Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Tool, axe, and pickaxe. Okay, so we need more twigs and more string. Okay. So it looks like string, twigs and string are used in just about everything early game. So let's just make a whole ton of string. And then we need to get some twigs. You know what? Let's just... Oh, look at nighttime already. Oh, see, nighttime looks really good, too. Like, this is... It's dark. You can tell it's nighttime, but it's not overbearing. Oh, and that's telling us to go to that spot right over there. But let's fight these two with a wand and see if this is enjoyable. So tab to lock on. Now, obviously these are tutorial enemies, so they're not going to be super fast or anything. But it gave us some more clus. Runes. Runes attach something from all around them. Used to enhance weapons. Okay, cool. So we can enhance our weapons. Let's fight, yeah, tab to lock on. Okay, so if I lock on, then I'm... Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So it locks in our movement. That's really nice. We're level 2 now. Somehow we're stronger. We're just not sure how. It probably gave me a message. I just wasn't paying close enough attention. Okay, so these are altars. Let me see. We can probably... So this is the thing you would construct to designate, like, a building area. So now we can build inside this area. So what we need to do first, though, is we need to get ourselves some tools. And did it give me a workbench? It did. So this is a little workbench here. So we can make stone blocks, and then we would use, like, let's build a hammer to see what that looks like. So tab to enter the building mode. See? Okay. Okay, so the shape you want to do, the material you want to build with, got it. And then the submenu, select different shape categories. Okay, well that's all good. This interface is a little awkward. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I would rather... I get with a controller, this would probably be really, really nice. But I'm scrolling with the mouse wheel to designate a shape, but we don't have any real materials at this point. So... yeah, the mouse wheel will scroll through your different options. Walls, stairs, steps, that kind of thing. Can I go down? No. Tab to finish. Oh, tilde for more shapes. Oh, and I have to hold it. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so if I hold tilde, then I can use the mouse wheel to scroll down. I don't understand, like, why not just give me a menu? Like, I'll just give me a menu, let me select something, and when I select it, then take me out of the menu and put me back into here, and I build. So, but anyway, it is what it is. Let's go get some tools, though, because that's going to be step number 1. We're going to need to gather up some stone and gather up some wood. Plus, it's nighttime. I'd rather actually build when we've got some daylight. So, I'm going to go ahead and gather, and I'll be back in just a bit. Oh, that's kind of neat. Whoa, that kind of... Alright, so morning just exploded into view here. I spent the evening, it's a pretty short day-night cycle, that was only a couple of minutes. Let's go to our backpack. So we gathered a bunch of twigs. Let's get some tools and kind of test out the gathering here. So we need an axe. This should be for cutting down trees, and then a pickaxe. Obviously, that's going to be for stone and other resources. So let's craft the axe. And then I need more twigs. But I bet you... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay, though. I bet you... Let's put this in here since we're not using this right now. I bet I'll get more... Oh, and this is your loose stone right there. Okay, so there's a stamina bar there, so I'm using up stamina. Can't really tell... Oh, look, and so it kind of all just drops right out. So we got tons of logs, some resin, and it gave us some twigs. And is that enough for an axe? No, we need more twigs. So armor-wise, I'm just scrolling through the crafting here. So we've got a shirt, we've got some ragged pants and ragged boots, so that's going to be the usual scraps. Right, so that's your torn cloth. So if I wanted to make rags, that's going to give us, so I've got string and torn cloth. This needs torn cloth and string. Torn cloth and string. And by the look of things, I don't have the ability to make cloth, at least not at this point. This is how we'd make a shield, so we need... Okay, so now that we've got logs and string, so you kind of need string for everything. Let's get ourselves a shield. Yeah, so just a basic club, but I think our... Oh, you have different types, I get it. So my sword was cutting and a little bit of piercing. This is just blunt damage. And then you have poison, fire, ice, shroud, and shock. Okay, that's nice. You have a lot of different damage types. I'm sure monsters will have different vulnerabilities. But we're not going to worry about that yet. We did want some arrows, though. So there's some twigs for maybe about 10 arrows. For the armor, we're going to need lots of string and lots of cloth. I don't have a ton of cloth right now, so let's make us a shirt and some pants. And then for the shoes, we're gonna need way more cloth. But I should be able to go back into... So here's my backpack. Could I just equip it? So right click to equip it. To equip. I think there's a character. Yeah, so if we go into the character menu here, then we can go to different options. It's a little awkward, to tell you the truth. It's not... You're kind of going into a lot of separate menus, but it is what it is. Once you figure it out, it doesn't seem so bad. But I'm trying to see these plant fiber nodes, or these plant nodes. I can't quite tell if one are more likely to give you fiber or twigs, or if it's kind of a random thing. Ooh, beehive. So I can shoot down beehives. Okay, so that's probably one I can shoot down. This one's just sitting right here. Let's just take it. What do we got? So wax and honey. Okay, so our inventory is getting a bit full. Let me use the right button here. B for my bag. Like, this is getting pretty full. Let's equip this, actually. Oh, look, I didn't even realize I had... Alright, let's go do our... Apparently I had looted some stuff before. Oh, look at the little graphics glitch there. Be alright, though. So that's what's equipped. Physical resistance, magic resistance. Okay, and then you can also tailor it for cutting, piercing, blunt, then magic resistance. Those are your different magic types. Let's have a look here. This doesn't protect me against anything. So, yeah, that's the one that we... That's the one we crafted. So let's get rid of the one that we're not using. Now, we're gonna make some more thread, since you seem to need thread for everything. We want to get, like, a storage chest, because I want to build up a bunch of resources, and then we'll just, all at once, focus on some crafting. That also leaves us able to make some basic shoes as well. Oh, it looks like a staff opened up as well. In a moment, we'll take a look at that. Okay, so... Armor, rags is the type, the category, and there's 3 of them, so you can go up to here. Like, what am I missing? Oh, a torn cloth. Yeah, so I need to loot some more stuff. So a staff. So what is a staff compared to a simple magic staff made from calcified bone, room but effective? Staffs can cast spells by using spell charges and mana. Equip spell charges to cast. I don't know what that means. But I can use the resin for this. Okay, beautiful. Ice bolt. This is... Oh, this is a charge. So I make these... Yeah, we don't have any of that yet. We'll find that at some point. So I can make a bunch of these charges and then use my staff to actually cast them. Okay, cool. That's actually a pretty neat way to do magic. It actually involves crafting instead of you just... getting powers. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we need something to store some of this stuff, because I don't feel like deleting things. So let's craft a tiny chest. Okay, so let's craft that. Is that something that pops up into my inventory? Where is that? Oh, here it is. So let's stick a storage container over here. And we're gonna put it next to our bin. Yeah, it's a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But I think once I get used to the controls, it should be okay. See, like this, when I put on snapping, the snapping actually put the chest, it almost looks like it's floating in air, you can't quite tell. But anyway, we have a storage chest. Let's open it. And let's stick some of these resources into here. Now, if it lets me utilize these resources right off the bat... Oh, so I can shift? Okay, so shift click. And you can move them straight over there. Like if I want to move all my twigs. Oh, beautiful. Now, here's a good experiment. And if this isn't in the game, I would love it if they would put it into the game. So... let me put all my resources just to test this out. Let's put all of our string in the box. Now let's get out of this box. Now, let's see if I'm able to use this. Oh my god, that's amazing. Okay, I don't have any string in my inventory, right? No, I have some plant fibers, but all of my string is in this box. But because I'm in this home area, I'm able to use the resources that I have in this storage area. Ugh, thank you so much. So many games, Ark included, make me build a bunch of storage boxes, and then if I want to actually build something, I need to take it out of the box, put it in my inventory, bring it over to the bench, put it inside the bench, and you're not making us do any of that garbage. Ugh, thank you. Yep, so there's all the wood logs. It already knows I have 1,000,000 wood logs, so that, ugh. Yeah, I'm playing this game and I'm buying it, there's no question. Let's go gather some more resources though, because we need to get stocked up. Actually, we need hang on a second, we need a pickaxe. Yep, here we go. Space craft that guy. And it went right into my inventory slots. Okay, perfect. Now, we're not really using the bow at this point, so let's put our shield here. Because I want to kind of play around with the blocking mechanics. A lot of this could have gone... Oh, there's no spoil timers either. Not that I can see. Yeah, if I eat this, I'm going to have food poisoning, but I bet you there's like... I think I saw like a campfire that I could build, so that'll be cool. Oh, okay, so I don't have to have it... Oh, that's kind of nice. So, I don't have to have the shield in my inventory in order to use the shield. Okay, that's another quality of life thing, so again, thank you to the game devs for that. That's awesome. Now, this looks like... It's got that purple haze. It's kind of a shrouded area. Let's see what we can find in here. That's gonna be stone. Oh, okay, so there's the shroud liquid. There was a couple... Yeah, this is what we needed to cast the spells. Now, I'm sure there's more dangerous areas in the game. But right now, there's about 5 minutes. We can withstand this for 5 minutes. Can I... No. Oh, it does? Okay, perfect. That's like a I was figuring. It kind of had that look to it. And I can hear... Yeah, here he is. Yeah, come get me. Alright, let's test out the blocking a little bit. Hey. Hey, dude. Hey. 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 Alright, so the AI needs some work. Yeah, come get me. Ready? Oh, that was a shield bash. Okay, so he's stunned. That's kind of cool. Ah! I mistimed it because I suck. Alright, so it's pretty easy to dodge. I mean, these are low-level guys, so if we do... Oh, okay, so there's not really... Well, maybe there is, and I'm not timing it correctly. Let's see. Okay, it did seem like we did a little extra damage, and there's some cloth. We did a little extra damage once we'd had him stunned. Yeah, this is something we need to chop down. No, maybe not. Yep. Not from the other side, though. Yeah, you can see the resources falling out of it, and then you need to go under the ground and collect it. Okay, and then this is a I'm trying to see if this will give us just regular wood, or if the enshrouded trees will give us different stuff. And not wood logs. Maybe you see that later in the game, but it would be actually kind of neat if like the trees themselves would get corrupted and you get like special types of things out of them when they're in enshrouded areas. Oh, look at this, a little stairway going down. This game is full of distractions, and that is awesome. Alright, let's get out of here. And then my bag... Okay, yes, we're not full, and the backpack's not, like, full or anything. Let's get rid of... Actually, let's heal up really quick, and then we're gonna go down the stairs. So far, in this tiny little space that we've been in, it has rewarded me exploring every single time. Might need some light. Oh, good. Hi. Nope, didn't time it right. Okay, bonus damage there. Okay, so it did block. Now we'll figure it out as we go, but I'm not sure... I'm not sure what gives me a shield bash as opposed to a, as opposed to just holding and blocking. Wait, I just looted that, but it didn't tell me what I looted. What is that? I think it was wood. I think it was logs. I do like that the game doesn't put too much information all over the screen. I gotta walk over, like, this bottle, can I loot that? I don't know, I gotta go over and take a look at it, so it doesn't tell me everything. This looks like you can... Oh! If you get too close, it'll explode. Okay, good. A shield? Oh, looks like a more advanced shield. That's kind of neat. So these are like little mini treasure chests. These things... So like the shrouding... Oh, the shrouding actually sped up when I did that. Okay, that's not anything. Alright, well, this is a wooden door, so wouldn't it make sense to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this wasn't some huge cave complex, but it was a nice little... Executioner's Axe. So this is a melee weapon, cutting and blunt. Okay, so you have... That's a nice little combo there. Let's see. +2 parry power, durability, obviously that's before it wears out. This is overall damage, this is the damage type. Alright, well then let's use that instead of our... Like, how are we on the shroud? We got a minute left before the shroud takes us. I would sit here and find out what happens when we get, like, encompassed by it, but I kind of don't want to... Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, so I can't use my sword when I do that. Alright, well, that makes sense. What's the damage? Okay, 13 on there. So why would I use the axe? Unless I needed the damage type. Alright, let's see. Those are books. Yeah, it shows damage, but I don't know that's... Oh. That's kind of neat. So you can just destroy stuff. Oh, you can loot the stuff. So there's wooden logs. There's animal fur. Alright, so I destroyed the glass. You know what? We only got 40 seconds left. We're gonna hang out, and we're gonna see what happens when the, I have no idea what that is. Bones. So that must be some kind of an animal that died. There's just stuff everywhere. It's so cool. Alright, so we got 30 seconds left. We're gonna find out what happens to us when... I gotta be careful, like, carefully not. I'm gonna get to the edge right here. Because I'm hoping, I'm gonna see if, like, if we die, then we can come back and grab all of our stuff, or if we're gonna lose all the good stuff we just had. So let's find out. So there's about 10 seconds left. Alright, so we instantly died. Protection depleted, remember to let it recover outside the shrine. Okay, so then we can hit E. Yep, okay, hit E to respawn. So we respawned at our flame altar. Oh, and we still have all of our stuff. Well, oh wait, is this... No, I didn't lose anything. Well, I kind of feel like you should lose something. Let's head over to where we died. I think I see like a... I don't know, maybe this is just the tutorial though. That's where we died. So if I open that up... Okay, so there is some stuff that we lost. So you can go back and get all of your stuff, but you die instantly if you spend too long into the shroud. Alright, so now we know. Obviously this is in development, and that might change. Let's explore around just a little bit more. I kind of want to see what I can use this pickaxe on. Yeah, I remember being up here like, this area here, this discolored portion right there. Let me see if... Oh, so it's like a... Alright, well, you kind of tell it what you're mining. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I'm getting dirt and stone. Literally just putting a spot on the ground, I'm getting dirt and stone. And it's cutting a hole in the ground. This is neat. Alright, let's regain our stamina back. Maybe this is like Space Engineers, where the further down you go... Yeah, see, now you're into... See, look, we just uncovered... I really should wait until daylight so that we can actually see this. So yeah, give me a second. Let's wait until... Let's bandage up. I have no idea where I got damage from, but... Okay, so far it seems like it's a waste to do more food. So if I eat food... I'm regenerating health, and you can see the timer in the top left-hand corner, like it's counting down right now. If I hit the button again... Oh, well, it gives me the... Okay, well, it plays the sound for it, but it didn't take another food out, so it kind of protects you against doing that. It just tells you... Okay, that little... Okay. Food type already active. Okay, beautiful. So you can't waste food. Okay, so this is that area in the game, the area in the map where it was discolored. So let's try to mine it and see what we got here. Ooh, flintstone. Alright, so it's getting... We're in the middle of the night right... Oh, look at that. Right before... Okay, we're back into the daylight. So let's see what we were using... Oh, it kind of dug in and revealed like a flintstone. So if I keep digging into that area... Yeah, not with... Yeah, with the pickaxe. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so our stamina is beginning to run out. Okay, so the discolored areas are things to look for. So that one is actually flintstone. Let's head back to our base. I'm kind of curious. It looks like, similar to say Space Engineers, you can just keep digging, and as you get down a little bit further, you might unlock different resources, and you're able to just keep going and build yourself almost like a little quarry. So you don't have to, like, search around all over the place. Obviously, you need some twigs and stone and stuff for those initial items. But once you have that, you're good to go, and you can get your own. So let's head back to base. I want to test something out. Okay, so this area is probably as good as any to kind of test out this theory. Like, I want to... Let's get our pickaxe. So here's an existing rock. If I were to do this... Does it start to chip away at the rock? It does, and we get dirt and we get stone. And it makes a permanent change to the game world. Oh, that's awesome. Now, if we go down, like let's say we go straight down right here. It'll start to dig through the earth, which is great. We're getting stone, we're getting dirt. And then we gotta deal with our stamina. But we are digging into the earth, so we're making permanent changes. So I can keep going here and dig out like a little quarry for myself, so I can just come over here and grab stone now that I've actually got the tools for it. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll call that an episode for now. That gives us kind of that initial look at the game. I think next episode, off camera, I might spend maybe about 30 minutes or an hour or something, like just gathering a whole ton of resources and throwing them into our storage bins. And then we'll spend the next episode building, and we'll see if we can build up a house and see what the construction of the game. Because I mean, that's going to be probably the bread and butter of the game, is you building stuff and building a base. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.